Hello, everybody. Welcome to the new show here on the campus of Sammy State University, Sammy Spotlight. My name is Jalen Phillips. I am your host. I'm here with two wonderful cadets today. Guys, you want to introduce yourselves?
My name is Jacob Clement. I'm a senior here at the Sammy State and RTC program.
I'm Alicia Summers, and I'm a junior here at the RTC program.
Guys, thank you guys for coming on. For those who don't know, can you guys explain what the ROTC program is here at Sam Houston and just in general?
Sure. So it stands for Reserve Officer Training Corps here at Sam Houston State. Our RTC program is directly affiliated with the Army, the only branch, and it's a program where it allows you to be a normal college student, but so you're earning your degree, and at the same time, you're working to earn a commission as an officer in the United States Army. Mm-hmm. So you're each year group, you're progressing as a cadet, also as a student. When you're a junior, so Cadet Summer's here as a junior, she's preparing to go to, it's called Cadet Summer Training. Mm-hmm. She'll be evaluated, and then when she becomes a senior like myself, she'll receive her branch, and she'll be in charge of the training for all the underclassmen.
Okay. I know you've been at, what's the Cadet Summer Training like?
So it's a 35-day leadership evaluation in Fort Knox, Kentucky. And throughout the 35 days, you are tested on your leadership ability. You're put in like a normal Army-sized platoon, about 40 people. You're with them full 35 days. There's a culminating about 12-day field exercise. So you're just doing like 12 days of Army stuff. Mm-hmm. And then you get a rating from that. And ultimately, you find out in the following November where you ranked. And it just contributes to your score on the Order of Merit list, which helps you get the job you want.
Okay. Alicia, what are the steps to get involved with the ROTC program? And how were you able to get led to the ROTC program?
Yes, so I'm actually prior service in the military, but I coming to Sam Houston, and I was able to talk to the recruiting operations officer. Getting into that program, he was able to, get all the requirements, enrollments, everything just kind of needed. You still have to go to school, like Cadet Clement said. Mm-hmm. You still have to have your degree on track. And, it was just kind of like a simple process, honestly.
Hmm. What intrigued you about getting in the ROTC?
Really, it's like a personal goal and ambition for me. I kind of always wanted to be like an officer. I feel like, leadership and discipline was key to me. And joining the military, you kind of just like want to stand out above your peers. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's the way to do it.
Do you guys have any past family members in the military that kind of encouraged you at all, or this kind of just something you guys chose on your own?
For me personally, my mother, prior service, my grandmother, my grandfather, and aunts and uncles.
Okay. What about you?
Personally, for me, both my parents were officers in the Army, and then I have a twin brother who is an infantry officer, and my older brother was an armor officer. So.
Okay. Do you think most people in the ROTC is kind of like that? It's kind of like a family heritage thing. They pass it down?
I would say maybe not as much as you would think. There's a lot of first-time military service members who do ROTC. Yeah. At least who I've ran into.
What are some things you guys have learned from being in the ROTC program?
Okay.
So a big thing is discipline, like she said.
Yes.
So you're a normal college student dealing with normal college life, and then you're held to this totally different standard. And once you actually contract into the Army, you sign your name, you become Army property. You really have to take a deep breath and start to become a leader, because when you graduate, you're going to graduate commissioned and lead soldiers. So there's a lot of responsibility that lays on your shoulders, but really RTC just teaches you great leadership, gives you the leadership traits that you won't get anywhere else.
Yeah. Absolutely. So is it more you do the ROTC program, then after you graduate, what are the steps that after that? Do you go straight and listen to the Army, or?
So there's 3 Army components. There's the Guard, the Reserve, which Cadet Summers can talk about, and then active duty component. You're competing for these slots. So I received an active duty branch. So here in the next month or two, I'll receive orders, active duty orders, for the branch that I received, which is explosive ordnance disposal. And as soon as I graduate, I'll just be sent to my basic officer leader course, which is in Virginia and then Florida. Okay. And in my case, it's like a 2-year process. There's most branches, you'll be there for 16 weeks. And then you're thrown right into the fire. So.
What would y'all have to say for anybody who is kind of on edge about joining the ROTC? What's some reasons that people should join it and why they'd want to join it, and what type of characters are they looking for?
I say go for it. I mean, because it's a personal thing, but I feel that, I mean, after it's all said and done, you are becoming like a better individual overall. I know, like you said, like keeps speaking on discipline, leadership, teamwork, like it all just kind of plays together. I just want to piggyback that one.
Yeah, so the Army has their 7 core leadership values, and it's under the acronym of leadership. So you got loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. So the Army looks for that in a leader. You're taught that during your 4 years at ROTC. Obviously, not everyone's naturally going to have those 7 leadership traits, but you will, after going through ROTC, being sent to cadet summer training, and commissioning, you'll be leaving at least knowing those 7 values.
What challenges have you guys faced being in the ROTC program?
I think my biggest challenge was time management. Definitely time management. Been a graduate student and, working, doing ROTC, like you're balancing a lot. Yeah. So I think my biggest challenge was, like in military, it's like when you're on time, you're late. So just being early for everything. But I think my biggest struggle for my first semester was just time management for me.
What about you?
I agree with her. Time management and life balance. So your normal college stuff, then you have your PT. If you're a contracted cadet, you have PT 5 days a week. And on top of all your assignments, you're thinking about this big training you're about to be sent to. But it's doable. Like I met my wife when I was a freshman. I got married, got good grades, attended cadet summer training, got the job I want. Okay. But it's all about learning how to balance school, life, and ROTC. So.
Yeah. Congratulations, by the way, on your marriage. What's the normal day in the life like for you guys?
She's living it right now.
Yeah. Tell us your experiences.
Man, wake ups. I wake up every morning like around 0400. Like 4 a.m. 4 a.m. every morning. I think Monday through Sunday. I don't really think I get a day I think your body naturally, starts to become like a, so I'm conditioned to wake up probably like around 4 a.m. every morning. We get up, we're going to PT. Like Cadet Kim said, we have PT every morning. PT is around, somewhere from 5:30 to 7. After that, you have class. Day doesn't just stop. So you're going to class. For me, I go to work, and then I'm pausing in my work schedule, going to classes, going back to work. You might even have some after, some maybe more training. Like tomorrow, we're doing some land nav training, so we're going to go out in the field and get some more training in. And this is just, still after your day is just going. Yeah. And then, you're getting your classes in and, just trying to maintain. And then, end of the night, you're studying. You're still having to complete assignments. So it's a full day. I guess it's all about balance, truly. Yeah. Balance and discipline truly is my number 2 keys for me. Yeah.
Not many naps in that day.
No. Not too many, no.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. That's what's up for you guys. What are both you guys' long-term plans in the future with being in the ROTC and then becoming more in the military and active service?
So I'll go first.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. So for me, I have a 4-year commitment.
4-year post-graduation?
4-year post-graduation commitment to serve on active duty. And I really just plan on playing it by year. Yeah. I could see myself doing a career in the Army, and I could see myself getting out, maybe staying in a different component like the Guard or Reserves. But I really just thinking about my first 4 years of service, and fulfilling them, and that's it. Right
now. For me, being prior service on the reserve side, which is just like 1 weekend in the month, going to report. My goal is to go active duty. Okay. And I would like to make it a career. Yeah, finish the rest of I guess you could say 20 years, but finishing the rest, making it a career, honestly. Being an MBA major, my mind is on business, of course, so having a couple businesses on the side, running those also. But I really used to just play it by ear,
Yeah. Career is 20 years considered a career?
Yes.
A full career?
Yes.
In service? Okay. Awesome. That makes sense. Guys, what are some things you guys enjoy doing outside of being in the ROTC and work and everything? I bet people think that you guys' lives are just wake up and go train and go to school. So, what are some other things you guys enjoy?
I go first. I like the bowl.
Bowl? Okay.
Yeah, I
Cat
mean,
Club?
Let's go.
Okay, yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, I like the bowl. I think that's, yeah. Honestly, I think it's, still just remaining, like, being yourself, truly. Yeah, like, you can't just get lost in the things that we do. So, yeah, just being able to be yourself and just, like, remember who you are. Like, for me, I like to go home on the weekends, enjoy my family, like the bowl, I just kind of just, like, can't just forget who you are. I can't get, too trapped up into, all the responsibilities.
I love that. Can't forget who you are.
Yes.
I normal college student still, so I love to hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
I love to play, Xbox.
Okay.
If it's cadets or my brothers. Still like to go to the gym and do non-RHC related physical
Workouts.
exercise. But I love to watch sports as well. Grew up playing ice hockey, so I'm pretty much watching hockey
Big hockey guy?
4 times a
Okay.
week. Probably.
Yeah, you're from, where are you from?
So I'm from El Paso. My family's from the Northeast.
Okay.
So
Bruins fan? Is that
Bruins fan.
Okay. Yeah, awesome. Do you guys still love what you guys are doing? I think that's the biggest challenge a lot of people face in their lives when they get older is they don't really enjoy and they fall out of love with what they're doing. So are you guys still enjoying being in the ROTC and then, working your way towards your goals and career?
Personally, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of like you have to keep that passion, that compassion for it, or you're not gonna enjoy what you do. Absolutely, yeah.
I agree. I'm very passionate about Army and service itself, and I think it was a great choice to join RHC. And like you said, we're not commissioned yet.
Yeah.
So just really excited to actually get started.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You talked about PT earlier. What's the physical training aspect? Is there a test system that you have to do to get into the ROTC program, or how does that work?
Okay, so there is. So Army upholds its physical fitness standards. So there's also your height and weight, and then the Army Combat Fitness Test.
Okay.
So it's a 6-event test. Here in RHC, we take it twice a semester.
Okay.
Once at the beginning and once at the end. And you have to pass one to contract. And in order to commission, you will have to pass another.
What are the events?
Oh
Want me to
man.
go through 'em?
Deadlift.
Deadlift. Okay.
You have a 10-pound ball throw.
Okay.
We have a plank, like a 3-minute and 40-second plank.
Oh, that's long.
Some hand release push-ups.
What push-ups?
Hand release push-ups.
So you clap, or you just kind of just
So
jump
you're
up and
going down, normal push-up, go down, and then you put your arms out.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of burns your shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's favorite, the sprint drag carry.
Sprint
Yeah.
drag carry. How does that work?
So your station's, I think it's 25 meters or 25 yards long. So you're sprinting there and back. You're dragging a 90-pound sled there and back. Then you're getting your 2 40-pound kettlebells there and back. You also got to do a shuttle in between.
Oh,
And
I'll
then
put in that work.
Yeah, you finish with a sprint.
Yeah.
So that's the hardest event.
It is. And then the 2-mile run to finish
Okay.
it. Yep.
So this is all in like one thing?
Yes.
You do all
at one
these?
time, yeah.
Oh, man, that's brutal.
It usually takes, you have like a 2-hour time cap.
Yeah.
to take it.
Did you guys pass both your first time?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Absolutely.
good. Y'all have seen people fail, though?
Rarely. It's very passable.
It is
So
very
passable?
passable. Yeah. Yeah. It's like off of, like you said, height and weight, but also age standards. Yeah.
What's the training like right now since, you talked about you at PT this morning. What was that like today?
It was cold this morning,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it was some good company competition. So good, like company.
Oh, so
good
y'all
morale.
compete too and like have a good
Yes,
time doing
absolutely,
it? Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
I think that's part of it.
Yes.
I played football here at Sam Houston, and we did a lot of different competitions. We'd have a pull-up contest, or
Yeah.
how long we can hold the kettlebells and all that. So, I think that makes it fun and have a good aspect behind it.
Yes.
How many people would you guys say are in the ROTC program here at Sam Houston right now?
So right now we have 79 cadets.
Okay.
And I think we have about like 43 contracted cadets. So
Okay. Before we go, is there anything you guys like to say about the ROTC program that we haven't talked about? Any final thoughts at all?
if you are thinking about joining the RHC, just walk over to Academic Building 3, talk to our recruiting operations officer, Mr. Burkhart, and everybody can do it. It's a great career path. Highly recommend.
Very highly.
Yep. Jacob, Alicia, man, thank you guys for coming on. I really appreciate you guys' time and talking to everybody about the ROTC and being our first guest here on Sammy Spotlight. So I'm your host, Jalen Phillips. We'll see you next week on Sammy Spotlight. Everybody take care. Thank you.